Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom, where I still have to do the rest of that not 8th anniversary. I'm thinking of Kick Your Run OvenBreak. Man, this is already a great start to the video. I still have to do this 4th anniversary thing. Is it the festival? Yeah, it's over here, and then you gotta go over here, and you gotta go ahead and go over to 4 Years of Kingdom, and we still have half of these cutscenes to go through, because last time when we left off, we saw the Welcome My Cookie, which, well, if you saw that, I did the added addition, adding Hype Cookie there again, which I still love that. But we still have the updates to go through of Song of the Night Sea, Wind Piercer of Darkness, Shadow of the Destroyer, Wings of Eternity, Perfumer's Quest, and the Grand Cookie Games. So, we're going to go through all these. We're going to see all the loot and rewards and stuff like that. And by the way, there's been a comment that I think I've been seeing on the video that made me realize that I'm actually an idiot. Because I think this unlock button just like uses all the things instead of just, you know, me putting in the pieces individually. Which, should I have known that sooner? Absolutely, but do you think I'm any much of a good Kick Your Run YouTuber? Nope. Top 10 worst right here. Anyway, with that being said, in a recent video I actually did read comments for the video, a total change in personality from Beasties, but there were still a lot of comments on the video, so I had to make sure that I get them all out here. So, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to write down these videos, feel free to do so, guys. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun, enjoyable time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. And just to quickly get a comment out of the way, there's one from Kieran Vokar Archival? How the fuck do I say that? They just said, I like that she can be a direct analogy to the forbidden fruit of the Bible, since in most alliterations, the forbidden fruit is often thought to be an apple, though it wasn't the exact fruit. Although the spire of knowledge could be in the analogy of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, the tree that the forbidden fruit came from. So she came from the spire of knowledge? Or the spire of shadows? Could be both, but I'm pretty sure she was always candy apple, not apple fairy. Yeah, anyway, I think if I just press, if I go over here and then press, yeah, I can just do this with ease. I definitely have more than enough coins to do all this, so, yeah, that's my bad. There we go, we can place them all, and we can just literally see all the rewards you get here. Time jumpers, the bags, and all that stuff. And then they just get all placed down. Perfect. Stars shine and twinkle in the garden of the queen, spinning on round and round, dancing in the moonlight dream. With our world upon your back, oh four-legged beast, what do you see through the swirl drifting in the mist? Look into the swirl and you'll find your way to where the giant sleeps, where dreams sway on the wave. Oh calm great ocean, where starlight gleam and shine, whisper melodies of the night to the watchful gaze of the giant. Sing songs to the corals that twinkle like a sea of stars. May the moonlight shine on the lunar lighthouse of ours. Huh. What a lovely story. You must have inherited that lovely voice from your grandmother. Thank you. I'm gonna be singing this song forever and ever. Just make sure you don't take after your grandmother's bluffing, alright? Why you... Keep that kind of comment to yourself. Just look at White Coral Cookie and Star Coral Cookie. Their smiles are shining so bright. Speaking of which, the lighthouse has gotten a lot brighter. You know, even though most seasoned sailors can't remember the exact location of every rock in the sea. Huh? Well, yeah, of course. Right? So what makes you think you can distinguish truth from lies? Are we absolutely certain that we can tell what's real and what's not? Maybe those who know something about the sea that we've no idea about. So let's just enjoy the song and clap along. Leave the truth to the stars, the moon, and the corals, yeah. Glad to see that at least one of the sailors actually likes, you know, supporting the other two. Even though if there's other sailors like, they're bluffing, it doesn't matter. You gotta still support, you gotta support that fact, even though I kind of had shifty things about when they mentioned, oh, well, how are you to assume what's different between the truth and the lies, considering this update is literally all about, not the Song of the Night Sea, this current update, Spire of Shadows, considering this update is all about trying to see what's between the truth and lies. But anyway, because of this, we get not only 500 crystals, but we also get something in regards to life jewels, which is pretty cool. I'll choose those for later. Most likely never. Anyway, we have the next one being Wind, Piercer of Darkness, which probably I just might read a few comments just to separate the few, just because you can never be too sure. But we have a rather long comment from Ignore, which I don't want to like try and skip your comment, but I also want to try and get the other, so I'll just kind of like skim through it. And you've noticed that the touch of the screen also had some counterparts. Now the update, we can see Shadow Milk stirring up Pure Vanilla, much like how Burning Slice was sparring at or sparring with Golden Cheese. My guess is on the Hollyberry episode in Beast Eats, we're going to see Mystic there. Or similar to Mystic, there's going to be some sort of a disease in regards to the Hollyberrians where they lose their passion. I guess it just depends on what happens when they consider eternal sugars thrown into the equation. Also, a quick comment from Green Tech Boy just says, oh my golly gosh. Yeah, sure, you got that right. Anyway, Wind, Piercer, or Darkness. I wonder how this one's going to form because considering it's Wind Archer and this also had to do Shadow Milk, I might be a bit worried. I've come pretty far. There's still a long way to go. I must press on. To save all nature's creatures tormented by the darkness. To vanquish those who insult the dignity of life. And to stop the awakening of the ultimate cookie. I've rested long enough. The darkness clings to the first light of dawn, only to fade before the morning sun. And even if a cloud shrouds the sun, it, too, is but a fleeting moment, for the wind will soon chase it away. So I must make haste to alert all the guardians of nature. So did this happen before or after the whole story in regards to Wind Piercer of Darkness? Because from what I remember, it's hard for me to remember that, but I'm pretty sure this is like kind of how like the beasts were being awoken or something like that. Because all I do remember is that at the end of the story, maybe Wind Archer did make it out. I thought he ended up getting corrupted, but that's either before or after. All I know is at the end of the story, that's when we have the big reveal of Burning Spice Cookie, which I'm pretty sure the Burning Spice update was just after this one. Which ironically enough, you can get proof here, but yeah, look, Shadow of the Destroyer. So anyway, we do get 500 more crystals and also a couple selectable resonant ingredients, which they're just for magic candy, so that's pretty cool. But to quickly get another comment out of the way, there's one from Steven Hernandez saying, question of the day, my phone, console, laptop, and plushies, because they hold I big heart to me. You mean a big heart to you? Check your grammar, plebs. Anyway, there's also a comment from Draco, which is kind of long, but I can quickly go through it. At 1818, finally seeing the content has arrived. The change of scenery in Chapter 7 and Shadow Milk's decor is probably based off the classic painting, relativity, showcasing a world in which logic and gravity do not apply. Speaking of Silent Salt, I'd imagine that they speak in one-word sentences, if anything. Also, if you see the Beast Yeast map, if you see the BC's map, you can now see a giant cross where Silent Salt's area is supposed to be. I imagine what you will with that. Anyways, great video as always. There's a giant excuse me? Well, now you have me curious. Now I have to check this out. Hold on a second. World exploration. No. Change the world. I think I see the cross right there. It's hard to see, but is that where it's supposed to be? Really? Oh, shoot. That's gonna be an issue. Well, okay. I can't wait to see what we have to do in regards to that at some point. Okay. Well, let's just move on to the next cutscene just innocently. We just gotta go ahead and celebrate our 4th anniversary by remembering our past traumas. Let's see how the pleb this is most likely. It's either gonna be in the Wings of Eternity or Shadow and Destroyer, where it's probably gonna focus on, the members from the Colfi tribe. Or, those Colfi citizens. Or it's gonna focus on Cookies back at the Golden Cheese Kingdom. Actually, then again, we actually could get a thing in regards to Golden Cheese Cookie with the other, citizens of the Golden Cheese Kingdom, much like how we had that with Dark Cacao and the citizens of the Dark Cacao Kingdom. This might be the Colfi, though.
Elliot, where are we moving to, Fee?
Well, Fee, let's try to find a place where the spice storm won't reach us. How are you doing with the lassie jars, Fee? They're pretty heavy, but I'm cool, Fee.
With those lassie jars, we'll be able to create a new lassie well, Fee.
Fee, we'll build a new Colfi village.
Hooray! I hope the new village has cool-looking rocks, Fee.
Rocks? What kind of rocks, Fee?
We'll need some new rock to carve new legends on.
New legends, Fee. What a great idea. We should carve the story of the golden bird, Fee. So instead, they're making new history where instead of this, giant plumbing beast cookie, we're just like, oh, Well, it seems like this thing is basically the god of this land. But we don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. But now it's like, oh, this golden bird that decided to flew in? Or fly in? Or went and flown? Well, they're our savior. And you know what? We gotta respect that with some murals. Or murals. However the plug you pronounce them. But we do get 5 destructive toppings, as well as 500 crystals. It's a little bit of a bonus. So, only 3 more left. Which is perfect, because we're like halfway through this video. Anyway, there's a comment from Serp's official saying, going to the Silent Assault comments you made, it would make sense for him to have no voice actor due to him being silent. It would also make him more threatening due to him having no words or jokes to make on his actions. I feel like either silent or like, kind of like what the other commenter said, just one single words, or like, I would imagine him like very raspy and just like, you know, deadly. Like, this is a cookie that you do not want to mess with. But then again, no voice actor would also make sense for silent, but like, maybe it also means silent just for him? I don't know, but Ian also brooks left a comment saying, I think deceived is the correct term, not deceived. Deceived. Now that I think about it, you're right. Okay, next we have the Wings of Eternity update. The one that introduces, I didn't even do like, you know, I didn't say the stuff that gave us the cookies for this one. Star Coral cookie, Wind Archer cookie, and both Burning Spice and, yeah, it was Burning Spice and Plumbing Nutmeg Tiger. And this one, Wings of Eternity, that gave us both Golden Cheese Cookie as an Ascended form, and also Smoked Cheese Cookie. So let's just throw, that's a single one. No, load up all the puzzle pieces. Throw them all in there. There we go, that's a nice amount of rewards right there. There we go.
I wonder how Her Majesty is doing. Chirp. She should be alright, right?
Of course, Chip. Her Majesty has built the Golden Cheese Kingdom with just her 2 hands. She won't lose to some spicy bug, Chip. But it's been days since he left, Chip. The soul cheese of smoked cheese cookie, burnt cheese cookie, and mozzarella cookie are also missing, Chirp. They must be keeping Her Majesty company, so she's not alone. Oh, Chirp. But it's not like the Golden City. It's not like the Golden City out there.
Chirp! Stop all this negativity! Run! You're making me anxious! Oh, look over there! Chirp! I see someone coming this way! Chirp!
One?
Where? Run!
Wait, there's more than one figure. There's 2. Chirp. Does that mean that she was able to awaken the soul cheese?
Wait, there's one more! Chirp! 1, 2, 3! One more?
Could that mean it's Her Majesty? Her Majesty is back, Chirp!
She's made a glorious return! One of most loyal subjects!
A rather bored cookie. Huh, such a welcoming crowd.
High Priest Cheesenbird would have been delighted to see this sight.
That's putting it mildly. He would be busy wiping away his tears. Ha ha ha! I've returned! So it wasn't much more of a get-together, like a little bit of a recap. Because, like, in comparison to how Dark Cacao did, he just made this big speech. Instead, it was like the birds just going like, well, where the pleb are they? And then all of a sudden, they just come back, which I guarantee the cookies came back was, the Stoic cookie must have been, I'm pretty sure in order. It was burnt cheese. The more ecstatic one was mozzarella. The bored-sounding one, or like the more sarcastic one was smoked cheese. And then, of course, golden cheese cookie. The gold mama herself. Which, of course, we do get ourselves not only 500 crystals, but also some random biscuit chests. Pretty nice. But we're on to 2 more updates, with the next one being Perfumer's Quest, aka the first Cookie Run CN update, you know, that's been official for them. Anyway, just to get some more comments out of the way, which, let me just get a few more just to kind of quickly get through them. A video from Tacos15 says, nice video, HyperHimes. By the way, I enjoyed your fun fact videos about the cookies. Well, thank you so much. I recently released another one about Shadow Milk cookies, so, hey. Hopefully you enjoy that. Another comment from Smart and Spiral says, yo guys, trying to get Shadow Milk Cookie for the first polls. If not, how many polls? Well, I could definitely tell you, for me, it's longer than 10,000, so good luck with that. Peter Bombo left a comment saying, why don't you play BCs on hard mode? Probably because I want to make sure I actually get through the story, and hard mode would probably be too difficult at the time, especially with the super recent levels. And I don't think I have the most optimized team, unless if you want me to go through only like 2 levels per video. But that'll be for later. And also, Mortem left a comment saying, question of the day, my Marshadow plushies, of course. I mean, hey, it's a rare legendary, so I'd say that's valuable. And also, Lena Geode says, question of the day, for me, it's a hedgehog plushie that I've had since I was a toddler. Her name is Evie, and I love her very much. That's actually adorable. But honestly, I'm really glad that you're just like, all just not saying like, oh, here's the most expensive items. I gotta make sure that I take the most like sentimental item away from here because, you know, it has the most value. Anyway, Perfumer's Quest, where we had Camellia Cookie, Golden Osmanthus, and Red Osmanthus. So that's pretty cool. The big flower update.
What a pleasant scent.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
I don't like it at all. I thought I was finally going to get some long overdue sister bonding time. Do we really have to hang out with Mr. Musty, though?
Perhaps today is not the best.
No. In fact, I asked Red Osmanthus Cookie to join me. Of all the tea houses in the city, you had to choose this one. Red Osmanthus Cookie, can you just try this tea for me? It has an exquisite flavor. Only because you asked me, sis. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's not too shabby.
Of course. It's for esteemed guests only. You should thank your sister. If not for her, I wouldn't have brought out this special tea.
Why, you... I really don't like this cookie. Bickering as always.
Remember when Red Osmanthus was basically one of the big antagonists for this because she didn't want Red Osmanthus to go anywhere? Which, I'm still curious how that story is going to play out, because the thing is, technically from what I know, there's actually more to that story where we do see that, you know, that glowing cookie at the end, where it's like the nature forest guardian thing, flower guardian, and because I'm pretty sure during that, like, final portion of the story, I'd actually gotten comments saying, like, oh yeah, we know the name of this cookie, because, like, there actually is more to the story. I was like, well, I wish I could play that now, but I won't understand Chinese. But that's that, and right now, we're here in the US variant, which we do get some fragrant toppings, you know, in regards to the flower cookies, but we only have one more, so this is most likely going to be in regards to the new cookies that were recently released here, being, you know, Pudding a la Mode cookie, Green Tea Mousse cookie, and Chocolate Drizzle cookie, which, if you're wondering, very threatening cookies, just in their own different ways, but maybe we can get some lore and insight on their master. But before we do that, there's kind of a comment from Mr. Yellow Balloon saying, question of the day, personally, it's the necklace that I got when I was 4 years old from my mother's sister. I don't know, but it's been a huge symbol to never give up. Since my mother's sisters died around 3 weeks ago, it's been a huge mental turmoil for me, and that necklace, even if it barely fits my throat, it's still safe and sound, not a speck of rust or damage on it. I am very sorry to hear that about your mother's sister. Like, I am genuinely sorry, but at the very least, you do have that piece of memento beside you to always remember her by, and I really hope that you keep that close because nothing will be able to replace that, especially with all the memories that you made. I know it's tough, but I know that you can power through it. You're strong, and I know you are. Anyway, I'm sorry. Just, you know, gotta make sure that I give all my viewers the reassurance they need. A__ is dumb left a comment saying at 13 to 13 to 13 to 15, Lychee Dragon flashbacks. Oh no, we don't want that. And Yumikogach? I don't know how to say that, but he said, question of the day. What did you think of Shadow Milk Cookie when you first saw him, and what do you think of him today? Personally, he was my favorite cookie of the moment that he appeared, and still is today, but I got Shadow Milk Cookie the day he came out, and I hope I get him fast. Well, I hope I get him fast, too, because I think he's more of a unique villain, especially with how chaotic he is. Definitely a refresher in the Cookie Run franchise, which, I mean, there is Timekeeper, but, like, they make everything seem a lot more, you know, I don't know how to describe it. Both Shadow Milk and Timekeeper are both chaotic, but the thing is, like, Shadow Milk Cookie's main intent is to be evil. Timekeeper was just, like, originally trying to just be a nuisance, per se. Because it's like, hey, you want to see your future? Cool, we're gonna break everything. And then later on, I guess she managed to learn stuff that made her not, like, the most ruthless person, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get on to the Grand Cookie games. I'll read the rest of the comments after this cutscene, and then we will be all set from there. We get all this stuff, pretty sick. And we are in the clear. Congrats on your win, Triple Triumph. Huh, thanks. Party's pretty awesome. You're not gonna charge us for this, right?
Prungus Cookie, not all cookies are like you.
I say never say no to a free glass of grape juice.
But why are we invited? We were their opponents, you know.
Huh, naturally they should have invited us because they couldn't resist the chance of me to liven up the party. You can all thank me later.
Yeah, sure, but hey, everyone gave it their all. And the more the merrier, right? Sis? Sis? Those cookies over there. They're the ones we fought against. Oh, you're right.
We were ordered in to investigate this area. Keep walking. Look who we have here. They're the cookies who lost to us. Huh, good to see you. Hey, you should join us. We're having a party.
Party? Do you have lots of sweets too?
I'm afraid we're busy at the moment.
Something that urgent? Well, unless you're avoiding us on purpose. Surely you have some time to spare. Who knows, you might even get to find out our secrets.
Nothing to lose, really.
Sis, can we please stay? What do you say, sis? Investigating the local cuisine was part of our task. I suppose we can afford some time off.
Party time!
What's a party without music? I'll have my violin ready.
Did someone say music? It's time for Shakaraka! Ha! Let's get this party started then. Did everyone get their glass? Alright. Thank you all for doing your best. It was an amazing game. Cheers.
What a surprisingly decent way to just end off this whole video, because we actually have, I'm not sure if it gives us a cutscene, but all I know is that we also get a bonus 10 of these, so that's pretty nice, but I doubt it will, but if it does, that'd be pretty cool. But we're officially done here, because now we have all of these completely completed. There we go. Unfortunately, there's no cutscene to collect that, but we're finished here, and that's just, that pressing the headphone thing just replaced the cutscene. We're fine here. But there we go. Every single one of these updates from 2024 are done. So, before I end the video, I will just read the rest of the comments I see in this video, because I feel like I shouldn't drag it onto a third video, but there's a comment from an idiot which just says, Broadway musicals are dying, but I think due to the epic musical Witched Move act, I think musicals will be more digital, and also some animations will bring the stage to life better than a normal stage, so I can't wait to see more of those. Well, I don't know what you mean by, or act? I don't know what that one part, like, at the beginning means, but I guess digital would make more sense to do, just because, you know, I feel like it would make things a lot easier. But then again, you could always do, like, body motion tracking, so that's always an ideal way to, like, do animation while also having that live feel to it. But anyway, Tacos left a comment saying, smart and chill. Yeah, smart and's gotta chill, all these comments. And also a comment from Data Expunged saying, question or comment of the day, an item that I own that's sentimental to me, it's a plus Eevee that I got from an It's Sugar candy shop of all places. I didn't think my aunt would bring it to me when I had a heart surgery a few months ago. I woke up to that same plush Eevee next to me on the hospital bed after the operation. And after the heart surgery itself, that's a whole other can of worms. And if I were to explain it all, you wouldn't be able to read any more comments in the video, so I'm stopping here. Well, listen, considering that you already had the surgery, I'm very glad that it seemed to have gone, like, you've seemed to have made it through, and I'm very happy for that. So, honestly, I'm really happy that, you know, you got that easy, like, the Eevee plush is, like, some way to cherish it. Because, well, the fact that you were able to breathe another day is just an amazing blessing by itself, and I'm really happy for that. So, just, you have a lot of my respect. You have so much of my respect. From the person who, like, you know, lost their mother, sister, to you, everyone here has my respect, and I love giving all my love and, you know, positivity to each and every one of you, because all of you deserve it. Through all the trials and, like, the pain that you've been, all of it will all, at some points, it's all going to come down to a day where you're going to have the best days of your life. Even when you think you're going to have the worst days of your life, sometimes you may have days that are even more worse, but that's why, to keep on going, you're going to have days to combat that, to have even more amazing days. Because sometimes we do let our negative thoughts take on us a lot more than the positive thoughts. And sometimes that's what you just need. You just need a nice positive day out. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and end the video right here because there's nothing much else for me to do here. So with that being said, I could do actually like a 40 pull here. I'll probably save that for another video. Actually, can I buy anything else at the shop? I can... Oh, wait a second. I can get these, which are Rainbow Cubes. Pretty cool. Okay, so with that being said... just check the shop real quick. No, doesn't look like it. In fact, I gotta wait a little bit just for the shop to restock. But I'm very close to spending 70,000, but I gotta get more coins on the boot. But we still got 25 days first, so I got a lot of time. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all of my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a Kick Your Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.